Hello everybody, my name is Fythodas. Welcome to this channel. If this is your first time ever in this epic Titan Quest community, I'm going to make this short video for you to give you my first impressions about the new patch. This is a very huge patch, and it is actually much better than I expected personally. I have already told you my opinion. This patch is awesome in general. Now, I will give you a couple of glimpses. First of all, when you go to the options, let's go to Mirror's Codex. With this patch, we get more achievements. These are icons of the achievements. For example, if you have completed Proti Island, which is the prologue of the game, with the Rogue Earth combination of masteries, you unlock this achievement here. Achievement. And now, with this new patch, because we have the new Forge Mastery, which is this one here, Forge Master. Forge Master is the name of the class of the Forge Mastery that you put on a character of yours, without a second mastery selected. This one is an achievement now, and we have more achievements with Forge Mastery. And here more achievements with Forge Mastery as well. These are chapters. This is a prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2. This patch brings more achievements as well. We go to options, not to options. We can go to main menu, but we will see in the main menu that actually, let's go to changelog. This is one of the great things about this game. We also have the changelog in the options there, and we can check out the changelog of the latest patches. Here, of course, you can read for yourself. I'm not going to read everything, but the contents of this patch is the Forge Mastery, the Relics and Charms, awesome, multiplayer, loot waiting. This is a new feature which makes the game drop mostly items that are better for your specific build that you are playing. Now, I don't know mechanically exactly how this works, because I didn't design the game myself, I'm not a programmer. I guess that now if you are playing, for example, Warfare Mastery, maybe you will get items that are more related towards that mastery, instead of items that are more related to Storm Mastery, for example. Which is a very awesome mechanic. The good thing is that, as they are saying here, this does not fully prevent you from finding other items though. It is important to us that everything can still drop at any time. This is very important. It is very good. Of course, it reminds me a little bit of Diablo 3, because Diablo 3 also has such a mechanic. But this is a very good thing to get from other games, for example Diablo 3. It is very awesome. Because imagine if you are unlucky and you play with Warfare Mastery, for example, and most of the time you find items for Earth Mastery, Storm Mastery, Rogue Mastery. So this is a great feature. New mechanic for the drops of the game. This patch brings more improvements. It is not just a Forge Mastery, the components. We have gameplay, health potions now recharge slowly while out of combat. This is very good to have while out of combat. But still, when you are in combat, this means that they do not recharge slowly. Again, we will have the same issue where we will have to always, in combat, attack enemies with weapon or spells to fill up the charges so that we can use the potions again. In my opinion, this is a very bad mechanic. I don't like it at all. It should be changed, but at least out of combat, you have a little bit of recharge. It added a chance for treasure chests to be booby-trapped. This is one more mechanic that comes with this patch, which I don't like personally, because it is pointless. Okay, we had this one in Ragnarok DLC Titan Quest 1 years ago, and then in Eternal Embers DLC. Back then it was fun for that game, but this is a different game. I don't see the point of having booby-trapped chests. Anyways, it is not really that bad. It is just something that some people will dislike. Ancient Embers. This is a very awesome reworked mechanic. The Ancient Embers quest line was reworked so rewards can now be purchased in the vendor interface. It also includes new rewards like charms and relics. All previously spent Embers will be refunded, but you get to keep potential rewards. Ianthe will be available in the northern beaches after talking to her once in Pyrgos. This is Ianthe. And this is the user interface. Okay, let me remove the camera, because so down here you can see the Embers, and up here you can see the things that you can buy. So what, all these things are rewards. You have the embers down here, the embers that you have collected. And now I have 10 embers. If I want, I can spend 10 embers on attribute file, or 10 embers on this one attribute, or passive 15 embers. Okay, I don't have 15, so. So what do we have here? If I buy attribute file, I will gain 1 attribute point. It is a reward. It is not for resetting attributes, it is 1 point reward, and I can spend that point on my... So let me see, I don't have any attribute points. Let's buy... Here it says 1 attribute point. Now we have 1 attribute point, we spend it here and we are done. Also, we have a charm piece. You buy a charm piece and you get a random charm piece. It is not a specific one. And you buy another charm piece here and you get one more random one. And here it says mysterious epic chest, which means that you buy one of these and it will give you a random epic item. Not a specific type, random. I bought one and it gave me this one Perdix sphere. Stuff. Two-handed club, not even a staff. And this is only the first tab. Of course, here it looks like to unlock you need to spend more embers, tier 4, tier 5. This is a super awesome feature, and this has great potential for the future of the game. If they make a good endgame system, they could also use this thing in that endgame system and make something great with the embers. This has great potential, it is something I didn't see coming and it is absolutely fucking amazing. So, what else do we have in the change log? Input and UI. We now sort all saves by virtual compatibility, death status and last save time. So loadable saves you played last will be first in the list. This is very, very awesome. A new change, now the latest player you have played will be up in the list, and if you go to continue that player the next time you load up the game, you can see him first, click first on that one and play. Very easy. This is also a very, very high quality of life improvement. Very high quality of life improvement. Now, multiplayer. They have put multiplayer here in the main menu. We will have to go to the main menu to show you. Before this patch you could play multiplayer, but you could play multiplayer from the Steam interface of the game. But now you have it here, host multiplayer. Play host, you click host multiplayer. You select, it says here, we made big improvements multiplayer stability and features in the last updates. We do not consider it an early test version anymore, but a mostly stable experience. So, you click one, you click host, it loads up and now it is open for multiplayer. Now, I'm not really sure how you can play multiplayer here. I guess that to play multiplayer, because there is no user interface for multiplayer, that's something that I haven't tried to play multiplayer before in Titan Quest 2. But anyways, the point is that multiplayer is here and you will be able to play it. The user options, resume, main game. So, we have these things, then we have this new inventory, Relics and Charms. First of all, these graphics here, this design is absolutely perfect up here. I like it very much. You cannot even imagine how much I like this design specifically of these icons. Specifically these icons here. It is perfect. And the great thing is that there are already many components. This is the first patch that brings components to the game, like Charms and Relics. But they have already, with the first patch, put in the game many components. We have about, I think, 20 Charms and 19 Relics, different ones. And here we have this notification, Relics and Charms equipped. You can see here how many you have equipped, the Relics equipped. This is awesome. We didn't have any notes like this in Titan Quest 1, of course, but here it is very awesome to have this notification, because you know at any time you know exactly what you have done with components. And now you have Ichthyanthin, Fin. For example, you take one, you put it up here and you combine them. You can take them up to 3, as in Titan Quest 1. And then when you want to put something, for example, it says all weapons, all armor. You take this one, you put it there. Left click on the component here, and then left click on the item to put it on the item. I just unequipped the item. So it is very easy, and we can have of course only one component on each one of the items. Now, the great thing is that the developers have been very good when it comes to some things, preserving some things from the first game. And one of the good things, actually the great things, is that this is, for example, a charm that goes to all weapons. We cannot put components to charms and relics. When I'm saying components, I mean charms and relics. We cannot put them on epic items. This feature is very important for Titan Quest 1, because in Titan Quest 1 you don't have the ability to put components to epic and legendary items, and that is very good, because if you had the ability to put them on legendaries and epics, then the balance of the game would have been totally destroyed, totally. And here we see the same thing, where you can put components on non-epic items to bring the quality of those items up, and maybe make those items to be equal to some epic items in power, but you cannot put them on epic items. This way you can have some good balance in the game, and you can treat different tiers of items in different ways. So, in my opinion, this is a very good idea. This is very good in general, because this game has many similarities and many ideas that come from Titan Quest 1. In Titan Quest 1, this was very important to keep the balance of the game. It is not about opinion, it is about numbers. And I guess that the way they they are developing the game, I think that this will be the best course of action for keeping some good balance in the game when it comes to optimization in between different tiers, different rarities of items, yellow items, green, mastery frequencies, epics, whatever, legendaries in the future probably. So these are very great things that are coming in the game, super great things. And of course we have the Forge Mastery. What can we say about the Forge? The Forge Mastery has some very nice new skills. Some skills are very interesting to be used on many different builds with many different combinations of masteries. And we have a couple of summon. This is a summon skill, Sentry, summon device. This is the second summon skill, Blade Trap. There are only two summon skills in this mastery, but we have some projectile skills like this one, which is also a spell. And we have some other skills like Blessing, which is something like an aura, which is awesome. Here. This is the skill. Ironclad. The thing is that we have a new mechanic which is called Divine Course. Divine Course, as we can see here. You cannot see, can you see? Divine Cores are a resource used in the Forge Mastery. They are dropped by enemies during combat. Some skills require Divine Cores as part of their cost. So, this is something like a new type of currency, but it is skill currency that drops by killing enemies. I have tested it a little bit. It is good enough. It looks like we will not have any issues having no Divine Cores to use our skills with. And this one here for Ironclad, this is the animation. But this is a very happy person, I guess, because this animation of the character running while under the effect of Ironclad, it makes the character look like a very happy running animation, I don't know. Very happy. The animation of becoming, and also the looks of this skill is absolutely magnificent. Very great design. We also have this one, which is the orbs, the Forge Call skill, which gives you orbs, and these orbs, they are projectiles, they hit enemies, they deal damage, they penetrate enemies. There are many modifiers for each one of the skills. And it looks, and we have also this one, the chains. This one, we have seen this skill in many different action RPGs, but maybe we have seen these orbs as well. in a similar form on other action RPGs. It doesn't really matter, but this one, check the chains. The chains deal damage, they pull enemies over and you hit them from close combat, radius of effects and everything. So these are some of the skills. We will have probably another video talking only about this mastery in the future, because this video is not about analyzing the mastery. But overall, this mastery is very interesting. It has some very nice skills, and I have already thought about a couple of builds with these new skills in combination with other masteries. And in tomorrow's or in today's live stream, we will have a new build with Forge Mastery. So, another change, another new mechanic anyways, is that in core skills, the attack one, the primary attack has gotten the shield attack modifier. Oh, you cannot see it, is my camera there, wait. Shield attack modifier. This one now is a shield attack, which means that you need to have a shield equipped. And can I show you? I guess I can. This is the animation of the shield attack. Now your character hits the enemy actually only with a shield, not with a weapon. Okay, this shield attack, it is a good idea, but unfortunately, what I find very disappointing about the shield attack is that this shows to me that we shouldn't be expecting another master in the future, like Defense Master of Titan Quest 1, which Defense Mastery had attacks like this one, skills like this one, which is actually attacks with the shield itself. It looks like Defense Master is not coming back. And I'm afraid that we will not, maybe we will not get many different shield attacking skills in this game. And if all we get is this one, then that would be very disappointing. What I would like to see is, it is not really necessary to get Defense Mastery back to have shield attacking skills. Core skills. We could have a new core skill somewhere here, which would be about shield. And it would have multiple different shield attacking animations that we could use some of those and have the shield attacking with and play this way. Why not? But if all we get is a shield attack modifier here in the primary attack, I'm afraid that shield attacking skills will not be in this game. This is one of... it is interesting to have it. It is not a bad thing to have this shield attacking modifier, but the bad thing is that it indicates that we shouldn't be expecting actually many and good shield attacking skills coming into this game. That's very disappointing. So these are the highlights of the new patch. This update is very powerful, very awesome, super awesome, and we can see potential, great potential in this game for the future. So guys, leave a comment below with your opinions about the patch, if you played tried the patch, if you haven't, if you like what you see here about all these new mechanics and whatnot. And I will see you on the next live stream, which will be today in the evening, after some hours today, where I will be starting a new hardcore character to play with Forge Master. So have a great day.